Welcome to ProBeta's quick video tutorials. In this video, we'll be learning more about probe firm settings. The objective of this document is to assist the firm in tailoring firm specifics with regard to probe documents. This document can be found under the Firm Template Setup folder in your Caseware document library. Please note that by default, the document will be disabled for users under Level 6 managers. The document is comprised of different tabs, each of which has a number of sections. These tabs are the Settings tab, Assertions, Materiality, Risks, and Version Control. On the Settings tab in the General section, you need to select the minimum case view level of staff that can enable editing, insert or hide questions, procedures, and rows in the probe documents. In the Position of Page Numbers field, select where you want the page numbers in the probe documents to print, either the top, bottom, or both. You can also select whether you want to print the date and time in the footer or not. In the Work Program section, you can choose where to show results and conclusion, and whether or not to show assertions, risk tables, lead schedules, individually significant items, and clearly trivial amounts. In the Description section, you need to enter the description that you want to use throughout the file for the different parties. In the Management Report Letter Items section, you have to decide on whether you want to show the option to conclude on the client's comments or not. By selecting Yes, the conclusion will show, and by selecting No, the conclusion will not show in Document 290, Report to Management, and those charged with governance. In the Analytical Review section, you have to decide on whether you want to show the prior year 2 figures or not. By selecting Yes, the prior year 2 column will show, and by selecting No, the prior year 2 column will not show in Document 1052, Preliminary Analytical Review. In the Caseware Risk Space section, you can remove the unused items from your file after having imported and used the required Caseware Risk Space items. On the Assertions tab in the Abbreviations column, you can change the abbreviation relating to the different assertions. Your abbreviation will now show throughout the file. In the Audit Procedures section, you can change the description of the audit procedure types by typing over our default description. Your description will now show in Document 1220, Audit Plan and Strategy, as well as all work programs throughout the file. On the Materiality tab, in the Performance Materiality and Trivial Amount section, you can indicate whether you want Probe to suggest a performance materiality amount for you, based on the materiality amount you selected, or whether you want Probe to suggest a range to choose the performance materiality amount from, based on the parameters you selected. The same also applies to clearly trivial amounts. In the Overall Materiality Parameters section, you can select the basis available for selection in Document 1060, Overall Materiality Assessment. You also have to insert the minimum and maximum percentages for each basis that you want Probe to use to suggest your overall materiality. On the Risks tab in the Likelihood of Risk to Occur, as well as the Monetary Impact of Assessed Risks sections, you can change the description of the likelihood for a risk to occur, as well as the monetary impact of assessed risks, by typing over our default descriptions. Document 1160, Risk Assessment at Assertion Level, will now display your descriptions in the respective drop-down selection boxes. In the Minimum Sample Sizes for Controls Testing section, you can specify the sample size that Document 9030, Controls Testing Worksheet, should generate. Finally, on the Version Control tab, you can compare your current version to the library version of each Probe MMX document. The library version is the latest Probe MMX version that is currently installed on your computer. Please note that this is not an indication of the latest version on the market, but only of what is installed on your computer. You can easily determine if the current version that you have of each document is the latest version or not, and can then upgrade your document version accordingly. Always ensure that all your documents are on the same version, as using different versions on the same file may cause documents not to function in the designed manner. For more information, you can visit our website at www.probemmx.com. Email us at probesupport@probeta.co.za or call us on 010 595 QMMX today. Thank you for watching.